see if anybody's on. Oh, we're almost live, and I think I'm a little early. Okay, do we have anybody on with us this morning? I got Stephanie here. This is the closest I could get to Stephanie this morning. Her purple hat. She's down in sunny Florida. This is how I look, a little pale. She's gonna get a nice tan and be. Anybody with us this morning? I know I was 1 minute early. Let's see. We'll see who's going to be first. I'm going to try and do triple duty. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for coming in today. How's Stephanie look this morning? A little pale. Hi, June. Glad you guys are joining us this morning. I'm just going to give it a minute or so. I wanted to make sure I knew how to do this. Nancy Rukoff, hello. And I got Stephanie. She's going to be a little quieter this morning. I think I forgot to bring in her sunglasses, otherwise she would have had sunglasses on. Okay. We have just a few things this morning. I'm going to give it another minute, and that way we'll see if anybody else pops on this morning. But we have a few things this morning. The first big thing is the bus trip. We are in need of 14 people to make this bus trip a go. So if you're interested or having questions about the bus trip, please call us. I think it's going to be a good time. So I counted up last night when I was here, and we have 26 signed up. We need 40 to make it a go. So if you're interested, give us a call today and sign up. We need to sign up by the 28th. And for those of you that aren't sure about the bus trip, we are staying at the Heritage Hotel, which is about 20 minutes from Lancaster from the Quilt Show. And it is $325 for a double room occupancy, $404 for a single room occupancy. Oh, Stephanie's starting to droop here a little bit. I'm going to set her down. And good morning, Karen. Then we're leaving here about 5 a.m. All the itinerary, once we get a full bus and we know the trip is a go, you'll get a specific itinerary of when, what time we're leaving where and what time we're going to arrive every place. But you'll have a light breakfast included on the bus, which is going to be muffins, homemade granola, some fruit, and a drink made by Cake Eaters next door to the shop here. I would bring a sandwich. I'm going to bring a sandwich with me for lunch because once we get down there, I want to walk around the quilt show. I don't want to stop and eat. And then for dinner, we're going to Miller's for the smorgasbord, which will be really good. If you haven't looked, look online and you can see all the goodies that they have. And then Saturday morning, we'll get up and we're going to go to the Amish Farmers Market. So if you want to bring a small cooler, not a big Yeti, if you can't lift the cooler, don't bring it. But a small cooler because Jim said there are tons of things that you might want to get there, and we can put them in a little cooler and bring them home. So that is, he said there's groceries, furniture, meats, cheeses, breads, baked goods, home decor, and more at the Amish Country Market. So that sounds like it's going to be a fun day. You can sign up online. There's a link online if you go to our Creekside webpage and you go to the Amish bus trip. You can sign up right online for that too. Make sure if you're having a double room occupancy that you and that person are rooming together are on the, you need to fill out the form, but you can sign up online. Call us so we can fill out the form if you paid online, or you can call us and pay with your credit card or with a check. We'll take either. Floriani is having a 2-day event here, March 17th and 18th. Therefore, we will not have Hoop-de-Doo, IQ, or Floriani software classes that morning on Saturday the 18th. But for $49, you can come one day, or for $99, you can come for both days. She's going to be going over different stabilizers, tips and tricks to have perfect embroidery on Friday. On Saturday, she's going to go through the Floriani software, and I know there's going to be a special deal on that. So if you're wondering if you want Floriani software or not, now's the time to come because Kathy will show us the ins and the outs of the Floriani software. That is also online. You can sign up online or you can sign up in person in the store. On April 28th, we have Kimberbell's Spoonful of Sunshine. It's a 1 day event from 9 to 3. You'll get a kit with your fabrics, so you'll bring your, good morning, Stephanie. Oh, we are going to Bird in the Hand Diner. Yep. Um, let's see. Hi, Darlene. That Spoonful of Sunshine is a 1 day event. It'll include your kit. You'll have to bring your stabilizers and your thread. So we'll give you a thread list once you sign up. And that is going to be, I'm just going to show you a couple pictures. It's an apron and a towel. We're making a towel topper in the hoop, and then an apron on the bottom. I haven't finished the samples yet. We've just got those in the other day and I haven't had a chance to do them. So those will be coming soon. You can sign up for that online also. That is on our website for you to sign up, or you can call the shop. We have a gently used Destiny that was traded in. So if anybody is looking for a Destiny, this is the one for you. It's got the extra manuals. It's got the inspiration guide. It comes the 9.5 by 14-inch hoop is your biggest hoop, and it can go all the way down to your smaller hoops. It is truly gently used. It has a lot of bells and whistles with it. It is just below like what the Solaris was. It was the top of the line machine a few years ago, and then Solaris came in. So if you're interested in that, give the store a call and we can talk over the price with you on that. We have 8 brand new Vestas with trolleys here. If you're a beginner in embroidery or you need a travel machine, this is the perfect machine for you. The biggest hoop it takes is a 6x10, and then you can take 5x5, 4x4. But 6x10 is pretty much basic for everything that we do here at Creekside. Yes, there are bigger sizes that we can do, but I try and focus on the 6x10 because that's pretty much what people have. So if you're interested in a portable machine or a brand new machine that you're just beginning to embroider, we have all the classes and stuff on that for you for as long as you need it. And you can join the clubs with us. So stop in the store or call us for details on the new Vestas. We also have a new Triumph, and we have 2 new Allegros, and Allegros are sewing machines. So if you're interested in any of those, stop in or give us a call. We have new fabrics coming in daily. I was going to show you some, and then Stephanie and I decided this morning when we spoke that we're not going to show them to you and tease you because they aren't in the system yet. They literally just came in. In fact, I opened one box this morning because I didn't have a chance to last night. So we do have new fabrics coming in daily, and we're trying to make samples so that you can picture those fabrics in a quilt or a toy or anything. And that reminds me, the dinosaur backpack that Audrey Smith made for us, it is adorable. And his mouth opens and that's a pocket, it's a zipper, and it has a pocket in it. We have 2 left, 2 out of all of those. And the books and the toys, stuffies, are gone. They were gone a while ago. We do have the dinosaur fabrics though, so if you want to make pillowcases for the kids or throw blankets, quillos. I made my grandkids quillos last year for Christmas with camping fabric, and they love them for camping. And they fold right up and they're a pillow, or they open up and they love to put their feet in them when it's chilly out. So think of that for Christmas coming for the little ones. So we have 2 panels left for the backpack. That's it. If you want them, give the store a call and we'll put them aside for you. Spoonful of Sunshine. Kathy Quinn, Dino Panels. Okay, the big sale this week. Now, I wanted to put something big on sale while Stephanie was gone. That'll teach her for going on a vacation without me. We are having 60% off the purple lined fabric. That's the fabric that's all backed by the Gallant. And we have 60% off notions and panels. If you haven't been in, we've been adding to that. Plus, we still have our blue tape fabric special. If you buy 3 yards or more, and you can split those in 1 yard increments of 3 different fabrics, you get them for $6 a yard. Otherwise, they're $8 a yard for the blue tape fabric. So there's a huge assortment. If you need backings, this is the time to get backings. If you want to make a quilt, there's lines that we're putting on sale that are going to be 60% off. So come on in while the choices are good. I want to show you a couple, these are our customers. I want to show you a couple of the Kimberbell cuties that we've been working on each month. And the first one was January's. And this is all done in the hoop, except for sewing the blocks together. So we have January's and we have February's. February's is adorable. It is got the little conversation hearts. It's got corners that have little flowers in them or hearts, whatever you want to put on. And this is the deck of cards block that's in the middle. We're going to be starting March next week, and they have little leprechauns on them. So that's going to be our next week cutie. We also have, I'm starting to work on these. They're little, we have a new line of fabric in, and I'm doing these little bunnies. So they're going to be eventually in 3 different sizes. And so this is your biggest size, which is about 14, 12 inches. And then they go down to like 10 inches. And then they go down to the little guy, which is about 6 inches. So that's my project for today. I'm using this line of fabrics, which is Sundance. I thought these all went together well. Let's see, I'm making 2 different sets. One I'm doing the raw edges on, and one I'm going to do the finished edges. So this is going to be one grouping of them. And then this is going to be the other grouping of them. So it's little flowers, big flowers, and then the plaid. They also have it in blue out there. I just thought this spoke spring to me, and I've been playing around with it. The raw edges, I haven't kind of combed them out to make them frilly, but I'm also going to put, I think, fabric bows around their necks just to put in a bowl, or do the bowlies. I have a friend who makes bowlies, and when you go to her house at the holidays, she has different little ornaments made, and when you leave her house, you get to take one with you. And I love that idea. So the little wooden bowls, you can fill them up with little mini peeps, little mini bunnies, or any other kind of little decoration that you want to do. And when your friends or family come over, you can share them with them. We have a panel. Margie's working on this right now, this sample. This is a panel. It's called, let me see what it's called. I forgot what it was called. Wild Woods Lodge. This is a great quilt. Margie's doing the quilt. This is going to be the different blocks. One says welcome. And then we have the wild and free with the deer. And we have the just in the woods. Another one in the woods. And another one with the moose. And then we have lodge. So this is a great panel. We have the fabrics for it. They are up front when you first come in the door. So if you're interested in any of those, come on in. We've got the free pattern if you buy the fabrics. So you'll be able to get this whipped up for the man in your life or for yourself, whatever you would like to do. All right, I don't think I have anything more today. I don't have Stephanie here to throw in what she thinks either. So I think that's it for today. Stephanie will be back next week. We're open Monday till 8 o'clock at night. We had a great group of ladies here last night. It was a lot of fun. I stayed till 8 last night, and we just chatted, and some of us worked on projects, and some of us just talked, and we had a little bit of wine that Ken brought over, the pomegranate. Oh, that was tasty. Stephanie, you would have liked that one too. And then today we have part 2 of Clueless Club from 2:30 to 4. That is a continuation of 2 weeks ago, or last 2 weeks ago, when we were working on downloading your designs and where to find them and how to get them from your downloads to your USB to your embroidery machine. So the ladies wanted a part 2 to that, so we have that today. But if you want to come anyway, it's $10 for the class, and you can come and join in with us. And then there's a schedule for Clueless Club. Once a month, we're working on different topics for Clueless Club. Our April Hoop-de-Doo Club will be embroidering on like t-shirts, sweatshirts, things like that. So stay tuned for more information on that. That's going to be our April Hoop-de-Doo Club. and work on those projects. Post them on our Facebook page. I know there's a group page, and I had trouble posting on our page itself. Oh yeah, Stephanie's gonna go buy a bottle of that pomegranate wine. It was good. And but post your pictures. It's inspiration. I have a few tips today. Lately, I've had a couple people come in and saying their bobbin didn't work, or they didn't have any, they were having trouble with their thread looping, things like that. So a couple things when you're sewing or embroidering with your machine. Make sure your bobbin is the bobbin for your machine. Not all bobbins fit every machine. You can't put a Singer bobbin in a baby lock machine. So if you've got bobbins at home from older machines and you don't know what they're for, don't try putting them in. It's going to mess up your stitching, and they won't seat correctly in your bobbin case. Also, when you change your thread, clip it at the top by the spool, take it out of the needle and pull it down through. So many people pull it up through, and there's little hooks and different things in there that it's not made to go that way. It might save you 12 inches of thread or so, but in the long run it's going to save you money by clipping the thread at the top by the spool, taking it out of the needle, and pulling it straight down. Do not pull it straight. Do not pull it up. Um, if you're ready to sew and your machine doesn't work, and all of a sudden you're wondering why, before you panic, check that side plug and make sure it's pushed into the machine correctly. Check the plug in your outlet, make sure that's put in correctly, and then go from there. If you haven't found, if that neither one of those things work, then you might have an issue. I always plug, most machines you're supposed to plug directly into the outlet, but I make sure that mine has that it has a surge protector on it. I don't plug it in without a surge protector, and I unplug and shut my machine off every single time I use it. I never leave it plugged in. We had a friend whose machine got struck with lightning. Luckily, she had it insured, but it burnt up her machine. So you want to be really careful on that. Let's see. Change your needle regularly. Try and change it every project, or depending on what types of fabric you're using. If you start getting little knots, loopy threads, loopy bobbin threads, or your thread keeps breaking, chances are you need to change your needle. Your needle gets little burrs on them, and sometimes you don't see them, and sometimes you barely even feel them. Or you might have struck your needle plate. Those little burrs will fray your thread. It's going through there quickly. It will fray your thread. So check those things before you panic. I know I probably don't change my needle as much as I should, because you think, oh, there's a lot of good use in there yet. But if it starts giving you trouble, it's time to change your needle. And lots of times that will fix the problem. Um, Make sure when you're ready to sew that you put your presser foot down. Don't try and pull your thread through with your presser foot down, because it's going to pull through tight, and a lot of times you bend your needle because you've got your needle threaded. So make sure when you're pulling your thread through, like if you have your needle threaded and you need it a little bit longer so that it doesn't come out of the needle when you're starting to sew, make sure your presser foot is up. And then when you're ready to sew, your presser foot should be down. And I always start with my needle in the down, going towards the down position, and then it doesn't pull your thread out of the needle when you first do those couple stitches. So those are some tips I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the show, and let's see, they can't post on our Facebook page yet. Yes, Stephanie told me the other day, she's like, Donna, just post on our page. And I'm like, I can't. And she's like, well, yes, you can, just post it. And I'm like, where? There's no button for me to post anything. So I took it into her the next day, and she goes, huh, you're right, you can't post, and I wonder if anybody else can. So we figured out that we can't post on our page, but there is a Facebook group that can be posted on. So we'll keep you posted as to when you can post on our Facebook page. All right, I think that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we will either see you in the store or we will see you on Facebook Live next Tuesday. If you need anything, you can give the shop a call at 585 492 4226. Have a great day. Bye.